shoulder injury, or surgery, then it's going to be for the season, because we just went through that with Beaux Hebert. And being a quarterback, sometimes you can come from shoulder injuries and be a position player. I'm talking about a lineman or something, and can make it back because you're not throwing a football. But he would be throwing a football. So, we're going to make that decision with his family in the next week or two. And then if it is a major, then he will be just a student assistant with me this fall and go forward.
Hey, obviously, it's unfortunate, but injury brings opportunity in this game. And these guys now got an opportunity to get more. And you're always good at balancing your reps with your guys, but they're going to get more work, and it opens the door for them.
There's no question. I think that the biggest thing that's held Beaux Hebert back is injuries himself. Little nagging injuries. But again, he's getting a ton of work right now, and it will only be good for him. It'll be good for our program. And then, of course, Tuskani's getting quite a bit of work there. And again, last year he was used mostly in a wildcat type thing, but now he's getting to do a little bit of everything. And then, of course, I got Hayden Cardiff, who's not bad, and he's hanging in there well. And then I got Dash Duncan. So all the guys coming back have experience with me, at least in the practices. So I really believe there's going to be very good competition, with those groups. I got a nice mixture because Tuskani's very athletic. Then I got Beaux, who's more of a pro-style quarterback, and same with Hayden Cardiff. So again, getting them the more work right now. And the thing about it is, just like even the Landry situation, once I clearly know, then you can really pretty well commit. Because what's toughest is when you're not sure. You know what I mean? Then you're kind of holding back, and they're holding back a little bit. Right now, it's going to be a great competition.
Tuskani, obviously, he gave you that wildcat thing, but it looks like, passing the ball, he seems, obviously coming in last year, being a true friend, not even knowing the playbook. Talking to him, he's coming from the playbook better, but it also looks like he's been able to show that he can throw the football, and that's a big thing.
Yeah, all of them are throwing the football pretty well. The biggest thing, like with him, is that, getting him to be a complete quarterback, that's what I was trying to do with him, not just being an athlete running the ball around. And the other thing, he had very good strength and conditioning, because that was what happened to him. I mean, he had some games where he was really running the football like a big-time player against good teams, but he couldn't take the pounding. And that was because he just lived off of his athletic ability in high school. But now he just went through a strength and conditioning. He's not where we want him to be yet, but again, he's a ton stronger than he was when we started.
I guess you got to teach him the hook slot a little bit.
That's right. Him, yeah, exactly, and Beaux Hebert
Beaux,
too.
yeah,
Beaux Hebert too, all of them. But all of them, you can see they're not little kids anymore. I mean, these guys are strapling men, so that's what I like seeing. So, I'm just excited to see where we get before this spring's over.
All right, Coach. You've been here a few years. Just talk about how it's been going for you so far with the program.
Yes, sir. We started yesterday, and it's been really good. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of all the quarterbacks. Me, Tuskani, Hayden, and Dash. We're all coming together as a unit. Of course, Landry is injured right now, so we're going to have to step up in his absence, and that's what I want to do, and I know that's what everybody else wants to do. And it's been good. It's anytime you just start, it's always rusty. But it's the second practice, so we're getting better. We know we're getting better every day, and that's the goal. Is just whether it's inch by inch or a lot, just always improving.
Yeah, in football, injury brings opportunity. Last year, for sprained your shoulder, you were rehabbing, you didn't do as many reps. Landry and all the other guys going. Now Landry's a little hurt. It's kind of reverse role. You're healthy now. You're kind of being that number one position now. Just tell me how you're approaching that.
Yes, sir. I'm just anytime you're a player, you always want to play. And so, as soon as the way I look at it is when you're in the game or when you're in practice, all you got to do is just give it your all. When opportunity comes, just make the best of it. And injuries happen, and it's part of the game, and it hurts. But if you're not injured, you got to go in there and play your hardest. And if you're injured, you got to rehab and get back. So that's how I approach that. Yes, sir.
You and Landry's been pushing each other since day one. It's kind of a little different with him not being out there pushing you and stuff.
Yes, sir. But that's the thing. Everybody else has stepped up, and now we're all pushing each other, the other quarterbacks as well. But yeah, Landry's always been a great leader out there for me, and that's the thing about our quarterback. We all work together. So whoever's going to be out there, we're going to be rooting them on, and in practice, we're always pushing each other, rooting for each other. So yes, sir.
Last year, you finally had got healthy, you got again, you got injured again with the ribs
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, obviously you're 100% and everything's going good for you there.
Yes, sir, it is. I feel 100% pretty much. I'll say that. So I'm ready to go and play. So I'm excited.
And it looks like y'all got a wide variety of skill sets between your quarterbacks. Everybody can do a little bit of different things. It gives a little variety.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. And Tuskani's really our legs, and he had the fastest 40 time. It's kind of funny because we are going to have a competition. It was dumb of me to even try, but I tried. But he was definitely faster. So yeah, but we all have different qualities about us that make us unique and good. So. Yes, sir.
And go through the playbook and nothing like that. Obviously, you've had the off season now. I know you had gotten hurt and stuff. How much better you are grasping this offense?
I think I'm a lot better because I got a chance to study the playbook more and get into it. Because when I first got here, I was struggling with the play calling. That was the main part. And now I get that down. The plays are down, and I'm just getting my reads right and trying to go from there.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty simple for you. You know, that zone read, you either gave it to the back or ran and stuff. And I noticed I hear you throwing the ball better. So how's that part of your game developing?
It's coming along good because I just probably started throwing maybe a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, actually, coming back from rehab.
This year, right.
And so coming in from Krista, she helps out a lot and I do a lot of work. And my shoulder's feeling a lot better.
And, you know, with Landry's injury, there's opportunity for you to get more, the other guys to get more reps. I mean, like I said, you know, it's unfortunate he's sitting out, but it also gives you all an opportunity to get more work done.
Yes, sir. It was shocking when I had first heard it because he had played. I think he played through it for the last maybe 5 or 4 games, and I didn't know. And then he came and told us that he had to get surgery and he'll be out for this season. And it was shocking to all of us, and now we're all just trying to push hard and work for that starting spot.
Yeah, your legs were a big thing. Obviously, you want to be more of a dual threat, I'm sure, and stuff. It'll definitely help this offense because the point was kind of that wildcat that you took over. But I think you got to learn how to slide a little bit. What you think about that?
I think so too. Because my dad had said a couple of things like, "Hey, sometimes you gotta slide. Sometimes you gotta dive on the ground. You know, you can't take hits like that all the time because I'm not that big." So that's a lot of people have been telling me that.
And like I told Beaux, I mean, you'll have a variety of skill sets with them, and coach has been good at playing a lot of quarterbacks. He'll give everybody an opportunity to get on the field and get reps in games and stuff. So this versatility hopefully will help you all coming in this season.
Yes, sir, because I think a lot of teams, they usually have one quarterback or they might have just a quarterback and then a running back to come in. And we trying to just maybe mix it up a little bit, have a quarterback do this, have a quarterback do that, and just make teams be on their toes when they play us.
All right.